Welcome to Haunting Harbor TV, your gateway to the unknown and the unexplained. Join us on a journey into the depths of darkness as we explore the haunted realms of harbors around the globe. From ghost ships to eerie encounters, prepare to be enthralled and terrified. Subscribe now and embark on a voyage into the supernatural with Haunting Harbor TV. I gotta share this story with you, 'cause it's been giving me the creeps ever since it happened. So, it was last summer, right? Me and a couple of buddies, we were bored out of our minds 'cause it was summer break and we didn't have much to do. We heard rumors about this abandoned ship docked down at the old harbor, so we thought, why not check it out? You know? Anyway, we get to the harbor, and let me tell you, this place was like something straight out of a horror movie. It was all dark and misty, and the air felt heavy, like there was something weighing down on us. But we were dumb teenagers, so we didn't let that stop us. We make our way to the dock where the ship's supposed to be, and sure enough, there it was. This huge, rusted-out hunk of metal just sitting there. Now, this ship had a reputation. Let me tell you, they said it was haunted, that anyone who dared to step foot on it never came back. But like I said, we were dumb teenagers, so we didn't believe in all that nonsense. We climbed aboard, laughing and joking like we didn't have a care in the world. But as soon as we set foot on that ship, things started feeling off. It was like the air got colder, and there was this weird feeling in the pit of my stomach, like we weren't alone. We brushed it off though, 'cause we were tough, you know. We explored the ship, checking out the old cabins and cargo holds, and that's when things started getting really weird. We heard these strange noises, like whispers in the dark, and footsteps echoing down empty corridors. But every time we went to investigate, there was nobody there. It was like the ship itself was alive, playing tricks on us, messing with our heads. Then things took a turn for the worse. We found ourselves in the engine room, and that's when we saw it. A figure standing in the shadows, just staring at us with these empty, soulless eyes. My heart stopped beating right then and there. We hightailed it out of there, running like our lives depended on it. But the horror didn't stop there. As we made our way back to the dock, we realized something was off. The ship, it wasn't there anymore. It was like it had vanished into thin air, leaving no trace behind. We looked out at the harbor, but there was no sign of it, like it had never even existed. We never talked about that night again, me and my buddies. We tried to pretend like it never happened, but I can still feel the chill of that ship's ghostly presence, haunting me every time I close my eyes. And as for what happened to me, well, let's just say I don't go near the water anymore, 'cause some mysteries are better left unsolved. As for what happened to me after that night, things started to get strange. I couldn't shake the feeling that something was following me, lurking in the shadows wherever I went. Every creak of the floorboards, every whisper of the wind, it felt like the ghost of that ship was still haunting me. I started having these nightmares, vivid dreams of being trapped on that ship, surrounded by darkness and the sound of eerie whispers. I'd wake up drenched in sweat, my heart pounding in my chest like it was trying to break free. But it wasn't just the nightmares that were haunting me. Strange things started happening around the house, objects moving on their own, doors slamming shut when there was no wind. I tried to tell myself it was just my imagination running wild, but deep down, I knew it was something more. I reached out to my buddies, the ones who were with me that night, but they didn't want to talk about it. It was like they were trying to pretend it never happened, like if they ignored it long enough, it would just go away. But I couldn't ignore it. The ghost of that ship was haunting me day and night, driving me to the brink of madness. I started avoiding places with water, avoiding anything that reminded me of that night at the harbor. It got so bad that I couldn't sleep, couldn't eat, couldn't focus on anything but the fear that was eating me up inside. I knew I had to do something, but I didn't know what. I felt trapped, like there was no escape from the nightmare that had become my life. And then one day, it all just stopped. The nightmares, the strange happenings. It was like the ghost of that ship had finally moved on, leaving me in peace. I don't know why or how it happened, but I'm grateful for it every day. But even now, years later, I can still feel the echoes of that night lingering in the back of my mind, a constant reminder of the horrors I witnessed on that haunted ship. And though I've tried to move on, to forget the terror that consumed me, I know that some scars never truly heal. Thank you for joining us on this adventure through the haunted harbors of the world. Don't forget to subscribe for more bone-chilling tales and paranormal investigations. Until next time, stay curious, stay brave, and may the spirits guide you safely through the night. Farewell from Haunting Harbor TV.